What is going on, everyone? My name is Jason, and this is the Blue Yeti USB microphone. Thus far, I've made 2 videos going over tech that I not only use myself, but arguably some of the best tech for YouTube, period. The first was on one of the best cameras for YouTube ever made, the Canon 70D, and the other was a review of one of the best lenses for that camera, the Sigma 18-35 f1.8 art lens. Now if you missed those videos and you want to check them out, I'll leave links for them in the description below. Now most people think that video quality is the most important component when producing content for YouTube. And though it is quite important, I and many other content creators would argue that audio quality is even more important. It's weird because it's usually something that most people don't even think about when they're watching videos until they notice a video with bad audio quality. Today I'll be reviewing another YouTuber's gem, one of the most lauded consumer microphones of all time, the Blue Yeti USB microphone. First, let's talk design, because it is a big deal here. The Blue Yeti is one of the most premium looking and feeling devices I own. The mic is made entirely out of stainless steel, majority of it brushed with a few accents polished. It's built into a very sturdy stand, which is actually quite convenient as you won't need to buy any additional gear to get this thing up and running. The bottom of the stand is covered in a soft padded rubber material that prevents the Yeti from sliding around. When you look at the bottom of the mic, you'll see a USB port to power the microphone, a threaded mounting socket if you want to mount the Yeti on a professional microphone stand, and a 3.5mm auxiliary line in for headphones. On the front of the mic, there's a button to mute the audio, which also acts as an indicator to show you that the mic is on with a glowing red light, a nice touch. The button is nice and clicky, and the light flashes to let you know that you're on mute, a simple but smart addition. Beneath that is a knob to control the volume on your headphones should you decide to wire in. Now this is one of my favorite parts of this microphone, as the Yeti allows you to monitor your audio with a pair of headphones latent free, which really helps you ensure first pass quality when it comes to doing your voiceovers. The top of the microphone is a beautifully polished domed mic cover in that classic meshed metal design. Pairing the overall pill-shaped design with the built-in stand, Blue has done a masterful job of designing a modern, premium microphone that really captures a retro vibe. An impressive feat considering that the Yeti is just a tad over $100, a very reasonable price for such a well-built device. On the back of the Yeti there are 2 additional knobs. The one on the top controls the amount of gain for the microphone. Now this essentially controls how sensitive the Yeti will be in terms of picking up sound. How you level the gain is going to vary based on circumstances, but the general rule is the closer that you can get to the microphone, the lower your gain will need to be, which will often lead to better sound quality. Blasting the gain will pick up a lot of background noise, and it's more difficult to deal with in post, hence why the mic is best suited for voiceovers and podcasts, not for out-of-the-frame shotgun mic-like usage. Below the gain control, there's the primary knob that controls how the Yeti is going to function. Though it seems the microphone itself is one condenser covered by the mesh cover, there are actually 3 condenser capsules under there, basically allowing you to record in almost any situation. The Yeti has 4 different pattern settings to get optimal audio based on your specific audio needs. There's a setting for stereo recording, which uses both left and right channels to capture the audio. The circle pattern engages omnidirectional mode, in which all 3 of the condensers take in sound in an all-encompassing manner, good for capturing ambient background noise. The pattern that looks like an upside down heart is the cardioid mode, the mode that records audio directly in front of the microphone and disengages the other channels. This is the only mode that I use, as it delivers rich, full-bodied sound, ideal for podcasts, vocals, or game streaming, or voiceovers for tech review videos on YouTube. The last option is bidirectional mode, which records from both the front and the rear of the microphone, often used for recording interviews between 2 people. All in all, the functionality of the Yeti is again an indication of its great value, as a lot of these capabilities are reserved for more higher-end, expensive microphones. So even if the microphone is feature-packed and well-built, it won't really amount to anything if the sound quality doesn't meet or exceed those same high standards. Well, rest assured folks, the Blue Yeti is able to provide fantastic audio, arguably the best level of audio within this price point, rivaling the abilities of even some studio level mics. The sound the Yeti is able to produce is incredible considering that this is a USB microphone, not a professional mic that takes an XLR input into a pro audio interface. It's still able to take your audio to a near pro level. Now if you had any doubts on whether or not audio quality is important, take a listen to this absolutely dreadful audio that's being recorded by the built-in microphone on my Canon 70D. It's going to sound distant, echoey, and pretty flat. And if I were to continue the video like this for the next 30-40 seconds, I'd be lucky to retain 20% of you guys, regardless of the video quality. Now if I switch over to the Blue Yeti microphone, the production value dramatically increases almost immediately. It makes the video a lot more professional, and it keeps viewers engaged a lot more than you would think. Now what you're hearing now is the raw, unedited audio, Now, if I were to take this audio and put it into a software like Audacity, which is a free audio editing program, you would get something like this. Audio that sounds so good that you would swear that I'm sitting in some sort of professional studio, which I'm definitely not. I'm in my living room in my tiny apartment that unfortunately has a lot of terrible ambient noise, but you get the point. Now, having good audio is especially important to my channel, as majority of the content is vocalized through voiceovers. Now, I've gotten a lot of comments and questions about how I get my audio to sound the way that it does, and it might surprise you that I'm using very accessible, consumer-level stuff to get the audio quality that you guys hear in all my videos. So if you're a fellow YouTuber or you want to start your own tech channel, gaming channel, music channel, or podcast, and you're looking for the best bang for your buck mic, the Blue Yeti wins hands down. This is such a great microphone for the price and can seriously help increase the production value of whatever you're producing. Trust me when I say that if you're serious about starting a channel or you're looking to up your game, stepping up your audio quality should come before you take a deep dive into a new camera or a new lens. Not that those things aren't important, but ask most content creators and they'll tell you the same: audio quality is key. That's about it for this review. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and feel free to share it with someone that you feel needs to step up their audio game. And let me know what you guys think. Are you guys fans of the Blue Yeti? And if you own one yourself, tell me your opinion about it in the comments below. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button and to turn on notifications so you can stay up to date with all my other reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.